From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
Welcome to Deep Dive. It is August 18th, 2026.
Glad to have you with us. Today, we're looking back at a date that fundamentally reshaped the American experiment, Hannah.
It really did. We're talking about the specific moment the United States Constitution finally caught up to the idea that voting shouldn't be a privilege reserved for men.
Exactly. August 18th, 1920, was when Tennessee became the 36th state to ratify the 19th Amendment. That provided the 3/4 majority needed to change the law of the land. But the story behind that final vote is absolute legend. This wasn't an overnight win. It was the culmination of a struggle dating back to the mid-19th century. We're talking about generations of women who organized, lectured, and petitioned for decades. Sadly, many of those early pioneers never lived to see the victory. They weren't just asking politely either. By the 1910s, the tactics became incredibly intense. Silent vigils, picketing the White House, even hunger strikes. The resistance was often brutal, involving arrests and physical abuse. The momentum really shifted when New York adopted suffrage in 1917, followed by President Wilson changing his stance in 1918. Once Congress passed the resolution in 1919, it moved to the states. Tennessee was the final hurdle cleared on this day. But Hannah, we have to note the gap between ratification and actual enfranchisement. Just because the amendment was on the books didn't mean every woman could actually get to the polls the next day. That's a crucial point. While it prohibited denial of the vote based on sex, discriminatory local laws like poll taxes and literacy tests kept Black women and other minorities from the ballot box for decades. It was a massive victory, but the fight for real inclusion was far from over. It's a reminder that progress comes in waves. Speaking of people who make waves, let's look at some birthday icons who have dominated the silver screen. We have a heavy-hitting lineup today. First, born in 1936, is Robert Redford. He isn't just an actor, he's an institution. From Butch Cassidy to directing Ordinary People, his influence on independent film through Sundance is immeasurable. You can't talk about classic cool without Redford. But then you've got Patrick Swayze, born in 1952. He was a true triple threat: actor, dancer, and singer. Between Dirty Dancing and Ghost, he had this raw energy that could shift from a tough guy to someone deeply vulnerable.
We can't forget Edward Norton, born in 1969. He's known for that intense, transformative style. Think of his debut in Primal Fear or the cult status of Fight Club. He brings an intellectual edge to every role he takes on, Vanessa. It's a legend tier list for August 18th. But Hannah, while these stars were lighting up the screen, there was a discovery made on this day that involved the biggest star we know.
You're talking about the sun. In 1868, French astronomer Pierre Janssen was observing a total solar eclipse. He was looking at the spectrum of the sun's atmosphere and spotted something completely unexpected. He found helium, which is incredible because he discovered it in space before we even knew it existed here on Earth. It's like seeing a new feature in a trailer before the game actually launches. It was the first chemical element discovered outside our planet first. It really shows how much we can learn about our own world just by looking upward. From the surface of the sun to the streets of Tennessee, today is really about people looking at the status quo and realizing there's more to be found. Whether it's a new element or a new electorate, progress requires that eye for discovery. It's been a pleasure sharing these stories with you, Vanessa. And thank you for joining us on this journey through the timeline. For more, visit deepdive.neuralnewscast.com. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.